Joker, Folie, Deux. When the news hit that Joker, Folie, Deux was a musical, I genuinely didn't believe it, and frankly, the movie's disastrous reception proves I wasn't the only one who didn't want it. What were the creators expecting? They delivered a poor man's Broadway spectacle instead of the pathological thriller the target audience craved. The sequel completely misjudged the legacy of the original film. This movie acts less like a continuation of Arthur Fleck's descent and more like a messy, misplaced Harley Quinn origin story. Lady Gaga, though a central figure, did little to elevate the film's weak staging. She is less the fascinating, twisted partners we hoped for, and more like the Joker's confused backup singer, whose presence never truly justifies the sequel's narrative existence. She's undeniably a talented actress, but we rarely see the full extent of her skills, as she spends most of her screen time simply singing ridiculous lyrics. The film did have fleeting moments, those brief, satisfying periods when no one was breaking into song. These glimpses offered the gritty, complex character studies we expected, but they were tragically short-lived. What started as a continuation of Arthur Fleck's maniacal tale quickly devolved from truly crazy to downright absurd. The brilliant cinematography and solid musical scores were visually and audibly familiar, clinging to the blue and black tone established in the first film. However, neither element did anything to give this $200 million sequel its own unique identity. Everything felt like a rehash. The real tragedy lies in the writing. The courtroom scenes were dull, lifeless, and ultimately did nothing for the film's progression. The movie bizarrely attempts to convince the audience that Arthur Fleck is simply Arthur Fleck, shedding the very identity of the Joker. This isn't a sequel, it's a character destruction, a reverse origin story where the Joker undoes his transformation. The original Joker was nominated for 11 Oscars, cementing its place as a brilliant, complex predecessors. It is truly disheartening to watch both Joaquin Phoenix and director Todd Phillips lower their standards, presumably for an exciting paycheck. There was simply no need for this film. In the end, it wasn't just the abysmal songs that derailed Folie, Deux. It was the terrible script, the uninspired courtroom drama, the total undoing of a beloved character, and a pathetic final act. The studio gave their audience exactly what they didn't want, making this one of the most disappointing, generic, and bland Hollywood sequels of the year.